4. Oh, just a second. So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're starting. I'll get to the details of how the specific category of any percent works. For now, I would like to talk a bit about the game itself. It came out in 2011 after a really long period of absence for Rayman, especially for the main series. Hello. And this is really like going back to the fundamentals of the series. Kind of a nod to the first game. We start the game with no power-ups, just running and jumping, and we're gonna acquire them later. Here's the first one right away. Let's not get crushed. We're gonna acquire the power to kick and punch from this delicious fairy, Attila. Yay! And this allows us to do this dash attack that will be the main way of moving in the game because it's so much faster than running. And the idea is that we want to chain them by jumping in between two dashes for good speed all the way. And here we're done with the first level. And as you can see, there was a cage at the end, which contains an Electoon. And we will need 50 of them to access the last world, the Cloud World. And then in theory we would have to do like the rest of the game. There are 4 more worlds, but thanks to a clever skip, we'll be able to finish the game with only 50 Electoons instead of 130 that would be required normally. So if you know the game, don't be surprised that we actually are going for 50. Oh, not going too well so far, and I died horribly. What am I even doing? I'm sorry. Each level has Electoons you can collect, and the game will basically consist of choosing which Electoons I want to collect and which ones I don't want, since 50 is not a lot. So obviously we're going for the faster ones and leaving the ones that would take so much time behind. So here I just opened a hidden cage which contains an Electoon. And we can also accrue them through lumps. So at the end of each level, the magician will count our lumps and give us Electoons accordingly. So in most levels, 150 lumps is 1 Electoon. Am I in time for this? Yes. Oh, I have plenty of lumps here. Please. So here's a second cage from this level. Geezer Vlad. And then we just have to finish with 300 and no less. Should be fine. Coins like this are worth 25, so they're usually worth going for. Okay. Ah, please. Yeah, normal levels have 3 cages like this that you can break open, and 2 electoons you can acquire through llums. So here we got both of them, thanks to our 302 llums. So we're still on track so far. It's really important to not be underlumped, because if you like are at 299 at the end of a level, and it's one entire electron that you lose, and you have to make up for it later. So most often I will err on the side of caution when I'm not exactly sure where I stand lum-wise in the end of a level. Okay, fine. Jump under this thing. Here in Punching Plateau. Oh, I'm missing a lot of lumps. So I'll probably have to pick a few more at the end, but it's okay. Punching Plateau is not a very dangerous place for underlumming. Okay, open the cage. We're only going for 150 in this level versus 300 in most. It's really a matter of how slow it is to collect 300. There are various amounts. Oh yes, give me that water boost and then fail the rest. Coin. Things in this game are somewhat hidden, but usually not too hard to find it. You have to get a feel for how levels are constructed, but 107, this is really not a lot. Yeah, okay, sure. Let's got the coin. And then, yeah, we're more than okay. Back to the King Lamb. And done with Punching Plateau. Back to the Glade of Dreams. So yeah, the story of this game is pretty basic. It's like the Glade of Dreams is invaded by nightmares that were like triggered by the evil magician, and we're gonna save the world to allow the Bubble Dreamer to have nice dreams. Can you please? Let's be careful here. This level is a pretty good candidate for underlumming, so I'll try to be a bit cautious, do not skip too much. Where are we standing? Let's do the... Yes. You can slide under this thing, which looks pretty cool. It doesn't save much, but it looks nice. Ah. Wait. $184. We're all right. Please. Hello, Vlad. Okay, let's pretend nothing happened. Got the couch stories going in the chat, pretty nice. Okay. And 240, perfect. Here we have a pretty nice section with just lumps to collect and not much going on. Pretty cool. And we have exact 300, which is really the thing you want to go for, exact 300, because you don't need more, so it saves time not grabbing the extra lumps. And also, there's a little animation skip that can happen. Let's see if I get it this time around. Yay! So here normally there would have been like an Electoon animation, like appearing on the screen, and it didn't happen. So saved like 3-ish seconds. And into Swinging Caves. What am I doing? I don't know. Should work just fine. Ah! Scary. No! Okay. Sad story. I failed to jump, sadly. Here we go. And here's a small nod to, what do you call that, Angry Birds. Instead of pigs, we have these living stones, I think they're called. They're like the explorers from the first Rayman games. Just slightly. Hello. Of course, music in this game is great. It's usually great in Rayman games. Hello, okay. Pretty good. 191. Let's pick these lumps, just to be sure. Lectunes. There's like some lore like about the Great Protoon, which keeps the balance of the world, and like there are the Electoons that gravitate around it. So. They are like what balances the Great Protoon or something. I'm not too sure. Rayman lore doesn't make that much sense in the end. Okay, fantastic. Let's fall into the abyss. Okay. Just a few seconds lost now, no big deal. 263, are we okay? Where are you? Yeah. Hey, hello. Hello. So, enemies, when you kill them, spawn a bubble that grants an additional lump. So here I didn't have enough lumps with just killing the enemies, so I had to go for a few bubbles as well. We're giving our lumps to Magician. Little do we know that he is the bad guy that is using our lumps to power his evil machine of evil. Okay, we missed it this time, so you see this animation? We didn't have it in the previous level, and here we did have it. Anyway, Now it's time for an Electoon level. So thanks to our Electoons, we are able to draw a bridge to the rest of the game. Hey, hello. So each of these levels has like an Electoon barrier to enter. You need a certain number of them. Here I think it's 10, and that's why we will need. Okay, sure. We'll need 50. Like it's for one of these barriers in the middle game. Are we good? Yes. So here for now it's 10, so pretty okay, but of course we'll need more later on. Ta-da! And now we are coming to things that everyone loves in Rayman Origins, which is counting to 8. This is a Mosquito level, which is a very long. It's an auto-scrolling shoot 'em up level, and so instead, let's just die 8 times. What do you think? That's 3, I think. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And we're able to skip the level. As simple as that. So all levels that are too long or that we don't need to do because we have enough Electoons, we'll get to skip them that way, which is pretty cool. And shortens the run significantly. This level is a pretty good candidate for underlumming, so please, hello, let's. Okay. I'll be a bit more cautious than I would be with grabbing the lumps. Here's one of the hard cages to do fast. Can have a different cycle depending on what time you get in. And so sometimes it can be very easy, sometimes hard. This time around it was okay. I didn't do it optimally, but it went fine. Let's grab this thing, because okay. Okay, no big deal. We just respawned in the cage, out of cage room. And here is another fairy that we can free for another power. I wonder what it will be. Okay, what am I doing? Whatever. Here's 10 lumps that I don't always take, but this time let's grab them for safety. And kick the fairy. For the power to fly. Oh. The legendary helicopter hair is ours. And we'll not use it too much because it's pretty slow compared to just running and jumping. And running, dashing and jumping, excuse me. 253, huh? I missed the coin, I think. No, should be alright. 274. Yeah, it's okay. I panicked for no reason. Bust a few bubbles. just to ensure we have enough lumps in the end. Yay, we have too many. It's okay. Hello? Helicopter is mostly useful to like control our trajectory in a few places. Just do it for a few, like a couple seconds, to not go too far. It's really not a thing that we need too much of in the game. But nah. These ferry levels are mandatory anyway, so we can't skip them. Like, if we could, maybe we would skip the ice ferry. That's coming later, but okay. Oh, here is Globox time. Here is Globox, he's our friend, and he will help us die. One of the nice ideas of this game, that in some levels you want to die to skip them, but there is no easy way to kill yourself in the beginning. And so in these cases, you can just use Globox, play him until Rayman is off screen, and then commit suicide with Globox, and it kills the team. It's a pretty neat use of the co-op mechanic of the game, which is, I haven't played co-op myself, but it has received high praise from various sources. Like, you can play with your friends, up to 4 people, and it's said to be great fun. Only local, sadly, no online. And here is one more level that we're skipping. 2, 3, 4. This level has pretty interesting mechanics with the wind current that you can see on the right. That's 6, I think. It's interesting, but it's also kind of slow, because you have to ascend these with the helicopter, and it doesn't ascend very fast. So yeah, cool level, but not one we're interested in for a speedrun. And here is Snake Flute World. Are we doing it? Nah, let's just die horribly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. No, I misclicked, so here I have to do it again. I clicked stay instead of leave. 2. So we run for 6 more deaths. 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then menu correctly. Great. So yeah, you witnessed 14 deaths in this level, so lucky you. And next level we're doing, not skipping. It's the music Electune level. So once again, thanks to our Electune, we can draw like a hair bridge and take the nightmares away from this area to traverse to the next. Those spiked tentacles are nightmare stuff. 139, we should be good. Pretty cool. Porigay. Yeah, the guy really loves his lumps. It's like his drug or something. Can't get enough of them. Oh, and I never mentioned it, but every time we finish a level, we menu back to the title screen. It's because the animation of counting the Electoons and drawing the map takes time. And it's usually faster, like if you have 3 or more Electoons in the level, it's faster to just go back to the menu and re-enter the game. This is a mosquito level, so we're skipping it. Just like the previous one, it's an auto-scrolling shoot 'em up level. Pretty cool levels too, those mosquito things. But yeah, just not what we want to do in the speedruns. And here is the Ice Food World. And we can slide, and it's fast, and it's cool. But you have to be careful. Here is some water. Sadly, we can't really do any crazy strategies there. Just dash in water and be happy. And here, okay, fantastic. Oh, really? What's the cycle here? Hello. I almost had it, and then I didn't have it. Mic broken? No, it shouldn't be. It should still work. And this is the Ice Food Fairy. That has been gobbled by an evil dark toon. Boopy. Oh no. What am I doing? I don't know. Ah! Are we in time? No, we're not in time. So we have to travel all the way around and get it in the middle. Sad story. But we freed her, so she's giving us the power to change size and become small Rayman. Which isn't great, because small Rayman is slow. He has some interesting powers. And he can get in places where big Rayman cannot. But he's slower, so in general we'll try to be small as little as necessary. As little as possible. Where are we standing lump-wise? Let's try this because it's fun. And fail it horribly. So this water is infested with these little sugar piranhas or something. And you can do water boost in there, dodging all the piranhas, but there was a specific timing that I sadly failed. Most impressive? We'll try a water trick a little bit later. That's quite impressive in my book. Like, the biggest time save is actually not impressive at all. It's a simple skip we'll do in the late game. But yeah, most impressive, I'd say the fast swimming technique that we'll do for like 3 seconds in Water Worlds. Which saves about 1 second. But looks cool. Or this is not really a game about like specific strats and huge. What am I doing here? I need to die horribly. Let's die in these, and then we'll need glow box. Oh no, I kicked Rayman, so I have to go a bit farther. That's 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. And 8. Wait, this game is mostly about mastering the physics and moving fast and knowing your route. Yeah, exactly. It's a fast-paced game. Slightly less so, I would say, than Rayman Legends, which is its sequel and pretty close successor. So here we can't die in the early levels, sadly. So we'll have to travel a bit farther to be able to commit suicide. But yeah, it's a fast-paced game, and just have to master the not really fast-paced physics. 1. The main difference in physics between these two games is that in Legends, when you kick mid-air, it like keeps your momentum going, and it can allow you to jump through wider gaps than you would normally. In Origins, when you kick mid-air, it like kills your speed and just stops you in your tracks. It also allows for some speed control in some places, but it's slightly, I would say, it's in general slightly less convenient and feels less good, makes the game less fluid. So yeah, overall I think they improved the physics between Origins and Legends. And here is another Electune level. You know, walking on Electune hair, waiting for the nightmares to move out of the way. Have to be careful, because in these levels we don't have any hearts, so any hit is death. Yes, it is, absolutely. At least in your early hours of playing. Like, I think once you get good at it, Origins is also very fluid. But yeah, in the first grasp, I agree that Legends feels better. Okay, and here is another mosquito level that we are skipping. You're now getting used to it, I guess. That's 2. That's 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Yeah, Origins kind of came out in the, I would say, early days of the ground 2D platforming renewal that happened in the late 2000s and early 2010s. Okay, here is Portal Panic. I'll try. I will focus right now because there's a neat trick that I want to try in the early level. Didn't even try. Yeah, at the time things were a lot less polished than they were, I think, in the whole 2D platforming community. Came like a bit after Super Meat Boy and Donkey Kong Country. What am I doing? Okay, so here is our fourth ferry chase. Oh, hello. Jump to grab this. I was talking, so I'm not sure where we stand LUM-wise. I don't know all the numbers by heart. I think we should be okay. And here is the ferry. So now we have the power to swim underwater. Everybody loves water levels in platformers, right? But I'd argue that in Origins and Legends, we need this cage. They are actually good levels, which is quite the impressive accomplishment, if you ask me. Like, the swimming really doesn't feel bad. It feels worse than the movement on the ground, but it feels pretty good overall. Like, you can swim in all directions, and you have this underwater dash to go faster. Yeah, we're good LUM-wise. And these levels look really good too. You know, like you travel to the abyss, and they have a really cool feel to them. Yeah, that's the important aspect to fast swimming, at least. Like, I think if you're just playing casually, it doesn't matter as much. You can just swim and be happy with it. But they feel good, they're nice and all. But sadly, they're still slower than ground levels, so we're not doing them. Oh, and by the way, I didn't try that fast swim that I talked about earlier, and that's pretty cool. That's 5, I think. Seven. And 8. Yeah, you can dash twice. Like, if you dash too fast, it might work. And here is a level where we'll receive the help of our good friend Glowbox. Hello, Glowbox. How are you feeling? One. 2. So you see here there is literally no enemies, nothing in this pond. So if you want to die in this level, you have to go very far. That's 5, I believe. 6. 7. And 8. And we're leaving. See you next time, Glowbox. And now for an Electune level. Underwater. Well, not underwater, but in the water. Oh, don't kill me. Don't I? Oh. Let's be a bit careful with lumps. Not sure where we're standing. Okay. Should be okay, I think. Oh yeah, 192, okay. We're more than fine. Hello, crab. You are now a dead crab. So yeah, we picked too many lumps in here. Pretty gay, pretty gay. And another mosquito level that we're, as usual, skipping. 1, 2. Pretty fun fact, if you like hit the wall before falling, you fall much faster. That's 4. 3, 5. Slow fall. 6, fast fall. 7, slow fall. 8, we'll see some mosquito action in the end. Don't worry, Ugu. We're not leaving our poor buddy alone. Okay, mystical pack. And here is mossying the mountain. Pretty cool level. And we go left. I think like this cage being on the left is actually better hiding than most of the actual cage hiding that happens in the game. Like you don't always think to go left in between levels. You're like trained to go right. Anyway, so these roots are growing to allow me to walk over the evil tentacles of evil. Okay, let's do this and just jump and just fall not on the bumper to die horribly. Sounds good. Sounds good to me. Really? Okay. Keep calm, focus, make it happen. Yay! We did it! And here's our 5th and last fairy. A pretty cool power-up for us. Oh yeah. But we have to chase it up the mountain. As you can see, the Dark Tune like runs on the wall, so maybe the power-up is running on walls? I don't know. Let's be a bit careful with this specific place. It's possible to glitch out of existence here and die, even though you have one heart. Boop-be-doo-bay. Oh, running on walls. Who would have thought? Okay, and walls, and pretty neat trick running on walls, and you can jump out of a wall run in a pretty bizarre way. That doesn't feel natural. what happened in the first and here we need to go to this last place. There will be a little minigame, and we'll be happy when the minigame is over to be in the very right platform. Boo, 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 boo. Up, down, 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 up. Pretty lame minigame for its mechanics, but I like the feel of it, I like the lore of it. So it's okay. Let's open this bag of goodies. That was me trying some legend stuff. You know, I tried to... Oh, I missed a coin. It's okay. We'll pick a few extra llams here and there to compensate. There's a cage up there, we're not going for it. So let's go for this coin. All of these dudes. There's one more coin later. Yeah, it should be okay. 1, 2, should be fine. Let's... Okay. We have 4 enemies, so we have to like break the corpses. But we'll make it to 300. Please? Thank you. Okay, so that was our 50 Electoons. Pretty gay, pretty gay! So, we have 50 Electoons, we have all power-ups. Okay, let's try to get the animation skip. Nah. 1 in 3, still a pretty good rate. It's a frame-perfect skip. So far we have found no better way to try to get it than to mash. There is no, like, visual cue or reliable way to know when to press exactly. So we'll just mash. Here is Mystical Monkey, a level that we skip, thanks to a very fast death in the early stage. And that's 8, I think. And here is the barrier where we needed 50 Electoons. So we can access this level, Way of the Electoons. And we have to finish it to access the next one. We can't skip it. If we could skip it, we would skip it. But like fairy levels and Electoon levels can't be skipped. So we have to complete with it. You can see, like, compared to other Electoon levels, I don't make any effort to pick up llams. Just because we don't need llams, we don't need any more Electoons. We're done. And I'll be able to... We're not even gonna witness the Electoon count flash. I'm back to the map. We just need to finish the level to access the rest of the game, but not the Electoons. Like, we actually got one extra here, 51st Electoon. But we don't need it. And here is Golly G Golem, a really nice level that's done in 130 Electoons, but not in our category. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And here is the last world. If you know the game, you're like, what? But you have only done half the game. There is still 4 worlds to go. But thanks to Glowbox, we'll be able to die in this place. We're not supposed to die. Die twice. Die 3 times. Die 4 times. Die 5 times. 6. 7. Die 8 times. And we are skipping the 4 kings check. Normally we'd have to go through 4 extra worlds to capture the souls of the 4 kings or something, and then bring them back here, like after rescuing them from the nightmares. But here we just skip the barrier. So 1, and we access this. This is the very last world of the game, just like this. That's 4, I think. 5. 6. 7. 8. So these levels are the World 10 levels, the Cloud World levels, that we don't need to do. Like, they're very hard levels, and we don't need any more Electoons to finish the game, so we have no interest in doing them in this run. 1. Pretty cool looking robots that are indestructible. Like, your attacks don't kill them, you can throw them into the source if you want to get rid of them. That's 4. That's 5. 6. 7. And 8. And now we're making it into the final level of the game, which is like the boss level that's divided in three parts. And the first part has some cool things going on. Yeah, what's coming up right now might actually be the most impressive thing in the run. Hello, friend. Oh no! The bad guy is actually the magician, the one I was giving all my lumps to. What a surprise! And look, he has a Mr. Dark poster on the wall. He's a Mr. Dark fan? Amazing. Okay. Here is a pretty nice chase screen with this horrible monster here. Then in theory we should, like, he will chase us. It will chase us for a bit, and then we're supposed to fight it. But instead, let's do something else. What do you think? Let's jump out of the arena and into this. Yeah, into this pretty, like, this place, which we're not supposed to be in. Let's Rayman. And let's climb this. Let's climb up the level. We're starting to see pretty weird things like missing textures and stuff. Hello? And here, like, kicking and helicoptering allows us to ascend these poles. Okay. And now 4. Please? I need to get the jump boost, and then we grab this ledge and exit through here. And we're on to the next level. No need to fight the bosses. There's 2 bosses which has mecha versions of 2 of the 4 kings of the world that we would have to fight normally. And thanks to this little out-of-bound trick, we skip them. I need to focus here. Like, dying on the screen is very easy, and I don't want to, so I'll be a bit less talkative in the next minutes. We'll get time to talk when the final screen goes, because it's auto-scrolling, so I'll be way more relaxed. Careful not to die horribly. And then, oh, I grabbed it. And if you die in there, like in the very last moment of the level, you have to start all the way to the beginning. And here is Mosquito! We are playing with him! Look! So, Mosquito levels are all about shooting things with our little Mosquito friend. They are like a throwback to the famous Mosquito level in Anguish Lagoon from Rayman 1. There's not much to say about this whole thing. There's no way to accelerate in this place, so you just proceed and don't die. Hopefully. And we're chasing the evil warship of the magician, like that we see in the background. Here's a frozen frozen tap. Interesting world design. And here are ice cubes. Very cold place. Pretty funny mechanic about this, which is not that funny actually when you play, is that mashing the shoot button actually shoots faster than just holding it. Like if I hold it, it's blah, 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 and if I mash it, you can like be twice as fast or something with the shooting. It's annoying to have to mash all the way to be efficient, but it's okay. And in standard gameplay, like you can succeed with just holding, so it's nothing that you have to do. It's just slightly more convenient, like puts you at less risk. Hello, friends, and here are missiles. Oh no. The idea with missiles is to have them destroy each other. We can try to break the ship. It's useless, but it's a bit funny to try to break the ship before the end cutscene. It really doesn't matter at all. But it can be a fun little challenge. Fun little added challenge for this part that doesn't have that much going on. Oh, don't kill me horribly. Oh dear. Where's the heart? I think it's not too far away, so... Or is it? I don't know. Oh, don't die. Don't die, Vlado. Don't be the worst. It's up there. No? Where is it? I have no memory of this place. I think it's this way, actually. I thought there was one more up there, but I was wrong. It's okay. It's okay. Like, dying here puts you way back, and you have to do all of the auto-scrolling action again. So it kind of sucks. Hello, friends. So that's all we have. We're gonna time pretty soon. Time at 58:46. So yeah, the run didn't go too well. We had a lot of small mishaps, but overall we made the estimate, so it's alright. All mishaps were small. We didn't have any massive death. So yeah, that was Rayman Origins for you. 50 Electoons. I hope you enjoyed it, and I wish you a lot of fun for the rest of the marathon. We can watch the end cutscene, why not? And, you know, the heroes have gone back to sleep. And all is well in the Glade of Dreams. And here we calm the llamas, but without Magician, because we just defeated him. So yeah, that's all I have for you in store today. So I'll give it back to the venue in the Netherlands, and see you all in the Rayman community.